Hello, my lovelies, and welcome or welcome back to some more Stardew Valley expanded Ridgeside Village. I hope you guys are doing amazing today, and let's just get back into it. Monday the 1st of spring, second year this time. That's right, we're starting a new year this time. Well, a new year has arrived. Keep your eyes peeled for any new kinds of seeds being stocked in your local general store. Hopefully, you upgraded your tools during the winter and you're ready for a productive year. Hopefully, we are. Oh, yeah, Kent. My name is Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer had moved in while I was gone. Well, I just want to introduce myself. I'll see you around. So his wife, for those that don't know, is Jody. Oh, another one. Good morning. I came by to ask you a favor since you're such a kind neighbor. You see, I'm trying to train my ghosts to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favorite treat, cave carrots. So, since I'm scared of the mines, I thought, well, maybe you would bring me a cave carrot when you have the chance? There's no pressure, but if you want to, just swing by my house between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. with a cave carrot. You'll make a happy old girl. You'll make an old girl very happy. Oh my god. Hello. Everyone just keep on coming. I came by to tell you that the Nightingale Orchard will have new wares starting this year. More saplings that my wife and I have collected during our travels. If you're interested, come by anytime. That could be interesting, right? Dear Mary, unfortunately, my residence at the Log Cabin Hotel is over for the year, so I'll have left the village early this morning by the time you read this letter. I wish you a good new year, and I look forward to seeing you upon my return in the fall. Oh, Jimmy's gone. Guys, I really like him. I don't like saying that, but I kinda really do like him. I took a liking on him. Thanks for your help with the fish. Nature is usually good at keeping things balanced, but sometimes artificial factors can cause an imbalance. I've enclosed a blueprint from my science magazine that you might find interesting. Farm computer, so we can look at some informations about the farm. When I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we've become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. Ale broth. And notice the price of raw materials at Robin's shop and Clint's shop has increased. Oh, I never realized that they increase over years. We also don't need these trees anymore because there's just so many in the deeper woods anyway. So I guess we could clear that off too. Let's go get some seeds. Do we have? Do we have some sprinklers? I thought we had at least a few. Maybe we use them in the greenhouse? That's not impossible. Iron, gold, and quartz. I'm not too sure where I want us to place things, so... Let's get some seeds first. Oh. You went through all that chaos in just a one bus ride? I'm sorry, Naomi, but it's just hilarious. But I'm glad you're back though. It's not funny, Lenny. Now I'll have to greet my children with an outfit covered in stains. What will they think of their mother? My dear, you can hand me your soup before we get back to the village. I'll have it cleaned up in the hotel and return to you once it's restored. You should go see your children, Naomi. I'm sure they miss you. Thank you, Richard. It's been so long since I've seen my boys. I hope they're doing alright. Come over here, we have someone we'd like to introduce. It's me, hello. Good day. And who might you be? This is Mary, the new farmer who moved into family farm. Glad to meet you, farmer. Pardon my appearance. The person next to me on the bus here spilled their drink all over my suit. People really need to be more careful. Was it Lenny or something? Anyway, my name is Naomi. I just came back from a faraway city near the northern border of this republic. My husband and I were working over there to support the family and send money over to our kids. I believe you've met my boys, Shiro and Yuma. I sure know them. How about your husband, Shoto? He didn't come back home with you? Shoto and I had a long discussion a while back. Shiro's getting better and we were concerned that Yuma might be pressuring himself to take care of his brother alone. Ultimately, it was decided that I return while my husband continues to work over there to continue to support our family. Your boys have been well, Naomi. You don't have to worry. That's very reassuring. Thank you, Lenny. Well, I do think we should get going. It was nice meeting you. By the way, Richard, did you receive the business proposal I sent through mail a month ago? Ah, it was a marvelous idea, Naomi. We've just finished all preparations for the hotel as well. Excellent. I look forward to working with you, Richard. Oh boy, you're in for a surprise. The log cabin hotel has been expanded, young one. Come visit if you have the time. Oh yes, I forgot to mention. I work as an event planner and have recently partnered up with the log cabin hotel so that I can offer my services over there. I'll personally notify you as soon as everything is ready. Come visit the hotel soon if you want to reserve an event, okay? That's fun! I love Naomi too. Sure, let's follow them. Why not? Oh, you're coming with us? So many surprising things, I have to. Alright, just like we practiced, okay? Yuma, you don't have to assist your brother. Let him do the steps by himself. Let's go. Great job! You're doing so much better compared to our last session. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for helping me out. Oh, don't tell me you're still not used to the cable car. Don't tease her, Lenny. We know she hates heights. Sometimes I question why I even agreed to build a house on top of the mountains. Thankfully, we're here. Oh, and Richard, here's the dirtied outfit. And now... Mom? Oh. My sweet boy. How I missed you. I'm here now. It must have been hard for you. I'm sorry. Shiro. I'm sorry, Mom. I caused our family so much trouble. Don't worry about anything, okay? I'm just happy to know you're doing better. Your father is too. He misses you both. But he will be so happy to know that you're both alright. I miss you guys. Mom? Where's Dad? Your dad had to stay behind for the meantime. But don't worry, we can call him later. For now, let's head home, okay? It's been a long day. It's so sweet. My heart. Oh god, they really are my favorite family, I think. I really love them. They just are all so wholesome, honestly. Oh, we going over there? Bum-bum. Hello? I was just checking this old garden space. It used to be the community garden before we relocated it near the library. With no one taking care of the field, it's seen better days. It's a shame this is the first thing travelers from Grimpleton see when they visit Pelican Town. I know you have your hands full with family farm, but if you were to fix up this plot of land, you could use it to grow whatever you like. I tried offering it to Andy, but he said he didn't want a handout from me. What do you say? Of course, I can clean up and utilize this crop field. Great! The residents of Pelican Town would truly appreciate it. You can get right to work on the field. I'll move these barrels and boxes out of the way soon. That's so cool! We get an expansion, basically. I have a pile of paperwork. Have a nice day. Ooh. I wonder what we should do there. Probably crops that take a long time to grow would be the best. So then we don't have to go there all the time. Oh my god, it's Tort's birthday today. And tomorrow Morris. Hi, Shane. Oh. Hardly know you. Come on. I know a lot about the people living here. That's one of the benefits of being a bartender. Let me know if I can do anything for you. We gotta befriend her, right? Because the community center is almost done, right? Yeah, so we will truly have to do that soon. Oh. Basically what happens when you finish the community center, once that happens, basically Jojo is gonna fall apart, and because she works there, she's not going to come ever again here unless you befriend her for a reason that you guys will eventually see. And Claire is so sweet, so I really want to befriend her. You scared me sneaking into my room like that. So, I've been playing Journey of the Prairie King for hours and can't even beat this first level. This game is ridiculously hard. Well, either that or I'm just terrible at it. Hey, do you want to try this level together with me? I think I might do better with your help. We're like, yeah! Let's go, gamers! Oh yeah, I forgot that's what. Alright. That was close. Halfway done. Oh, that was too close. Too close. Wait, what? I did not see it at all. I don't know where it was. Did you guys see it? I think I thought it was Abigail for some reason. We'll get it this time. Hopefully. Oh, that's it? Was it her that died? I'm so confused. Anyway, we did it. That was fun. Thanks. I didn't think you would know how to work a joystick so well. Well, I have been told that before. Fun, fun. Alright, guys. So we absolutely need kitty. Didn't he say he had cabbages? Is it in summer? It's not impossible. That's kinda too late to do those. I think we should have planted them in winter. Bears fruit in the summer though. We can do these ones if we wanted to. It's a lot of money, but let's do that first. Then, oh, he does have rice shoots now. Mm. They are so easy to grow too. You just leave them there by a water source and they kind of just live by their own. Mm, I think I mainly want like a good background of everything so we can make some recipes. I wonder if 20 of everything is going to be enough. The jazz seeds, we don't really need them because we got a lot from the forest. Tulips can always be good for grandma. There's a lot of things we can cook with potatoes. That's good. Those regrow. And I think a lot of cauliflowers for that place down there. I don't know how many can grow there though. I don't actually know the size of it. Let's do that, and if we have too many, we can put them in the greenhouse. We do have enough to do that. Do we do it? It's gonna be so much nicer to have more space. Let's do it. Your inventory space has increased to 48. Look at that. Oh my god, this is gonna feel so nice. That's awesome. Hi! Your head. Drank too much? You mustn't let your sweat drip like that. You must put a towel on your back. Am I sweaty? I hope not. Let's start smelting at the same time. We could... that's kind of a waste though. Unless we have like a lot of copper. Oh my god, we have so much copper. I think we can turn some copper into some iron then. I think that's gonna be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Now, where do we place our trees? Fruit trees. I think I want to do something cute in the front of the house. Hey Oat, how's it going today? I heard they have a new update, right? In Stardew? You mean the vanilla one? I'll be honest, I didn't know, no. Do you know what's new in it? Oh, we gotta let chat out! Poor chat. It's spring, guys. Come out. Ta-da! Look at them go! In our piggies! Our first truffle! Oh, inventory full! Oh. There. Today is good, except there's a lot of rain. Yeah, it's been raining for like the past 2 weeks here. And with the wildfires and everything, it's crazy. It does like a huge amount of smoke. Kind of crazy. We have 2 goats. Right. Yeah. Then 3 cows. 4? I don't know anymore. My eyes are going everywhere right now. Chat is so big now. We have so many people. Let's put those in there. This one we need for the community center, so I'm not going to touch it. Whoop. It feels so refreshing that we are in spring, new year, so many things to do. It just feels so good. Makes me really happy. Is that everyone? Alright, everyone has been fed. I heard they added new conversation and some events and secrets. Really? If they did, that's so cool. If you remember correctly. Yeah, that would be really nice if they did that. Honestly, I'm sure there's a lot of people like me. I can't get enough of Stardew ever. So when they add new things, it's just really wonderful. Let's clear this up so it's faster to pass by. I think for now these trees are okay, just not the ones at the bottom. Because we're gonna... Ooh, I hear a truffle! We're going to plant some seeds down there. Oh, not a bomb. Don't do that. It's you! You gave a truffle! That's so cute. Okay. Let me think. There's so many things I want to do. I'm like so excited. Do we do stone paths or wood paths? I kind of like wood paths because they will be the same as the house once we have the good looking paths. I think we just need to go to Robin to buy it actually. We can do that. This I do need. What's this? Because they're gonna be like that, basically. And I think it's gonna fit really well. I want to do some pathing so we can start to organize the farm a little bit. Do 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 do. Hello. Make house renovations. Yeah, that's right. I want as many rooms as possible, so let's add the corner room. It's free, literally. Yeah. There's not... Okay, yeah, it's just there. So let's add that there. Then our room is gonna be in that corner now. Removes the wall. No, I kind of like it. Add southern room. I also want this. Because ideally, this is going to be where our kegs go. Ideally. And then remove, open, or remove crib. That's fine. It's these ones I was thinking about. I believe. They aren't cheap, we might as well. Right? That one is not so cheap though. So if we're going with wood, I think I would like to have some wooden lampposts. To go full rustic style, I think. Okay. Oh, and since we're here you go. Yep, dev tweet said they will add new festival. Really? New items, new dialogues, secrets, and something that they didn't set what it is yet. Ooh, that's so cool. I'm so excited. That's so fun. so fun. I think it's been a while since they added a big update like that. Let's give the truffle. Oh, we have two, yeah. I guess we can sell one just for perfection. And we got pink cake. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go back home. It's already 5 p.m. and I feel like we haven't done anything because there's just so many things. Is that the same? I don't know anymore. Oh, it's not the same color. I'm sad now. Let's go with stone then. Because I don't like that it's not the same color. I think there will be some pathings that fit with that, but I guess I could be wrong. Oh, you know what it is? I think it might be the reshader. Because we have some shaders that make it look more gray, but as you see, the house and the barns and stuff are still the original color, which is really bright. So maybe it's actually the recolor that makes them not match. It could be the recolor. Well, it is what it is. We have a lot of stone too, so that's fine. Oh, I just made one. I usually like to mix them together. Like that. I don't know if you guys like it, but I do. According to the version of the game now is 1.5.6, and the new things that they will add will be on 16. Okay. That's nice. Really nice. Make it go like that. And then like this maybe. Join it here. I think just doing the paths is gonna be good for today. Just do that first, and then tomorrow we can plant all the things. May I ask, are the mini Godzillas in mud or base game? It is actually in the base game. They don't look like that in the base game though. I do have a custom mod look that changes all animals. And you have a variety to choose from. Like there's three dinos if I remember correctly, and I happen to choose that one out of the three. So in the base game they don't look like that, but they are in the base game. Yeah. That's too bad you really like the mini Godzilla. Yeah, it's super cute. It really is. We are full. Oh, we're actually at the end. Okay, can't place any more than that. Alright. Now we'll have to go up. It's all the way in. Let's go sleep. So we have energy for tomorrow. We're actually kind of full, so I don't think it would have mattered, but it's fine. We'll have to sleep eventually anyway. Okay. Day 2 already. No recipes. Oh, hey. I'm sorry for visiting so early, but I did promise that I would notify you when the hotel expansion is complete. I'm glad you seem so excited. Richard has also partnered with Malaya Leiden. She has established a cafe at the hotel lobby as well. That's the cafe I thought for so many times that was open, but it was not open yet. It seems like you have more service options to explore in the village now. Come visit when you have time. As this town's mayor, Lewis, has stated, a part of Ridgeside's tourism revenue will go to Pelican Town. Though to be honest, with how fast Ridgeside is developing, it may one day become an independent town. I'm pretty sure those siblings are worrying about that. Louis being envious of Lenny being afraid of more paperwork and responsibilities. Oh, it's a miracle this valley still manages to be sustainable, especially being under those two. It's not that bad. That bad. I am now selling higher quality fertilizer as well as new crop selection. Wait, just now? Not yesterday? I found this recipe in a magazine and I thought it sounded interesting. Feel free to give me a taste if you make it. Peppers, pepper poppers. Those are so good. I love them. I should have left a space there, but I didn't. Hmm. One too many. Put you here instead. Alright, time to plant some stuff. I'm also wondering though, let me test one last thing. Yeah, I kinda like that. Let's do that too. And then after that, we can put the trees. We're also gonna make a path to over there. So let's open that up. Okay. So these chests are in the way. I forgot how we push them. I know you can push them, but... guess I'll have to look that up, since I don't remember. All of that, not too bad. We should make some cards next. I think this is going to be okay if I place it there. So let's pretend there are more trees. I can't use it over here. That I can though. That works. We'll have to move that also. I wonder if that's gonna be ready soon. Yep. I thought so too. Okay, what do we plant here? Let's do some garlic. Then some taters. We didn't even go see chat today. Oh well. Oh, I planted it close there. Well, it's fine. We can move them later. Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna have enough space. And we can start planting the trees here anyway, so that's all right. Oh, I didn't do that right. Over here. Oh my god. Looking good. We actually only have the cauliflowers left now. That's all the scarecrows we have. I know it's 1 a.m. I was hoping to finish this, but I guess we'll have to wait for tomorrow again. I'm playing with fire here. I really am. Oh god. Okay, we made it. Just one truffle. Because that's all we got. We didn't go see Chad. Rerun. Pinkies. Ooh, we got the caviar. Did we already bring the caviar to... what's his name? We did not. We can go take a look at the expansion too. While we are at it. Because he's the hotel owner. Let's get rid of all these trees. I guess we could keep these ones here too, though. Because if we fill all this up with fruit trees, it's gonna take a long while and a huge amount of money to do that, and we're not at that point yet. So let's leave these ones here. We are only at 6 gold now. We used to have so much. Like, too much. There you go. Put that in here. That too. I don't think we're gonna need it anytime soon. Let's go see Chad. You have wool today? You sure do. Let's go get the mushies. I'm curious to see what are the new seeds that he was talking about though. Maybe cabbages. Oh my lord, this is already... Okay. Oh, it's Morris' birthday today. I don't... Nah, you know. There you go. I thought that was his birthday. Did we skip it? I think we did. Oh well. I'm sick of working today. Oh, poor Claire. Ooh, we got some ancient fruit. I think that's our first one. I have to come back for these two. I think we have a lot of seeds, or did we use them? We did. Oh, we wanted to plant some melon. We should do that. Yeah, I think we can just sell them. Because we are starting to have a lot now. Let's put some fertilizer on them too. We have so much sap anyway. Awesome. We do have a little bit of wild seeds that we can plant though. And we have 79 rice shoots too. Here won't be enough. have 19 left. There you go. Perfect. Sleep time. Ooh, all the wine is ready. Do we want all trees have a chance to drop hardwood or syrups worth 25% more? 25, even if they are 25% more, they still won't be worth that much. So let's do this, the hardwood instead. 19k. Fish focus. Eel. Eels can be caught from the ocean in the spring and fall during rainy evenings. Oh, we only have 21 left? That's so much. I guess I should have moved them. Sorry. Let's do some crystal fruit wine this time. Let's just sell the wine as it is for now. Because it's gonna take a while before we have the cellar anyway. What you guys doing going back inside? Only 2 eggs today. I believe this is all the quests we can do. Give the kid a bomb, go see the owner of the inn, and go see Marnie. It is Thursday. Is she home right now? Oh, it's Kent's birthday too. I don't know what he loves. I think if I remember correctly, he loves beer. So maybe we can go buy one for him. I got the carrot. Oh, you brought the Cape carrot. Thank you so much. This looks great. I almost want to eat it myself. Almost. Not yet. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I really do appreciate it. You're welcome. We can't buy beer at 10 AM yet. So maybe we go do the other things first. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. Let's bring... We can bring Horsey. Just now think about it, there's a cart. I don't think the horse is gonna fit in that. Oh. I see you're back to terrorize this quiet village yet again, Brian. Huh? This place would be a whole lot more relaxing if you weren't around, spilling drinks all over the guests, Faye. Goodness, you still haven't moved on from that incident a long time ago? How petty can you be? And for your information, it was your fault for bumping into me, a waitress in this establishment. I'm not being petty, Faye. All I remember is saving you from walking off the ledge. What kind of waitress serves guests half asleep? I was working all night on my designs, you silly man. Oh boy, they're at it again. Guys, can we talk this out? You said the governor wanted you to check out my farm's progress, right? And admit defeat from her? Come on, just ignore him. I will never yield to someone so rude. Hey, great, finally a distraction. Bro, this is Murray. You're the farmer who recently inherited family farm. Or what? Don't call me that. My name's Burrell. I'm an old friend of Jerick here. We both grew up together back in Zuzu. I work in security for the governor, along with running some errands for the guys, so I sometimes visit the valley to check up on Jerick for the man. Well, it's good to meet you. A nice change from the company on my right. Says the unpleasant, rude, out-of-style, tacky gruff. I pity the governor who has to endure your presence almost every day. Why are you calling it gruff? You'll have to excuse the bickering. They've been like this ever since they got pretty bad mutual first impressions when they first met. I know you're quite happy to see your friends again, especially Faye, but please, let's not get in the way of their work. You and Brown should stop it with these lovers' quarrels. That's never happening. So, anyway, it's good to meet you. I casually visit the village, though not often. So if you see me, don't be too shy to come up and say hi, alright? Sure thing. God. Oh! He's over here today. Oh. No, there you go. This is some good quality caviar. I'm utmost grateful. Ooh, 3K. So Naomi works here now. Have you been to the beach? I recommend it for yoga and clearing your head. The village seems to have gotten a bit crowded compared to how I remember it, but I'm glad to be back. So now this is all new. And she works here now. That's a little pastry shop. If you want to make friends with my husband, you can't go wrong with autumnal serenity. That's fancy. Fluffy apple crumble, forest halva, ginger meringue, Highland rivani, and strawberry lover pie, and cranberry cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds good. I think, is it Naomi that loves this or her? One of the two. Let's see. That's just a love from her. It's only a thank you too. Maybe it's not one of their favorites. Trini and Kiahi are best friends. That means double the trouble sometimes. Funny. I wish to study the sediments of ancient rivers by analyzing the structure of mineral deposits. 30 magma geos for said studies. 30? Deliver orders for me. Deliver 5 dishes to 5 people. We can do that, right? That seems like fun. We just have to deliver it to them. Anyone want a fishing challenge? Oh, we already have that one. Can we stack them? No, I think it just got cancelled. It would have been funny if we could do 2 in 1, but doesn't seem to. Thanks for doing this. Alright, let me give you the good stuff. Here's the zesty tuna for Richard, the arugula roll for Ezekiel, the fried fish for Lorenzo, fried mountain greens for Maeve, and lastly, Olga's Ridgeside fruity plate. They're in your hands now, so I'm counting on you. Alright? So this was for Richard. Just to make sure I will look again though. Yeah, this is for Richard. And Lorenzo to Maeve and Olga. Isn't this Maeve? I forgot her name. No, that's Malaya. Who is Maeve? Oh, I don't know. Ah, her, the Madame, Maeve. Got it. Everyone calls her Madame, so I totally did not know her actual name. Lorenzo, we can do that. He's right here. Fried fish. Then Ezekiel should be kind of close. Yeah, he should be right here. And he wants arugula rolls. Olga is... Oh! She entered at the same time as me. She wants... fruity plate. And then the Madame. At last. That's a really fun quiz. Just delivering things, I like it. I think she's here. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Do we have to go see him again? Because he kind of just disappeared without giving us anything. I wonder. can't talk to him. So maybe it's gonna be a letter then. Okay. I don't think we can accept the other one, right? Yeah, no. It's either one or the other, and even if you finish it, you can't get the other one. Penny is such a wonderful person, and she's so good with kids. Have you ever noticed how patient and encouraging she is with Huma and Jazz? She really is quite amazing. Yeah, Penny is really sweet. Ooh, that's a lot of fiber. What are you doing, kitty? You want to say hi? Let's get a beer. Or can't. Bam, 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 bam. Hello! Happy birthday! You're welcome. I think we should go to the mines just for a little bit. So let's get some iron actually. I think that's like at... No, it's not 80. 60? Yeah. Ooh! Combat boots. I got stuck for a second. No iron left behind. That was lucky. Ooh, we got a jade too. Let's go home. You're sleeping on my arm, so funny. It's so cute. How are you comfortable being like that? You're so funny. He's like just bent down, like laying on the table, and his head is over my arm, but his paws aren't. He's so cute. Oh, rainy today. Just because I'm curious. Neutral today. I think I do want us to go to the mines. The piggies won't lay truffles today. Thank you so much for the help with the delivery. 3K for a delivery. I'm working on setting up over the phone delivery, actually. I'll be sure to let you know once. Ooh, you get it set up. Oh, that's fun. Can't keep those. I forgot what it costs to buy the warp totem to the desert. We'll have to look at the same time. We'll go with the most recent follower, and if Eve is not in there, we will add you in next time. No, Eve is not in there, so next animal we get is going to be Eve. Remind me that. Let's go to the desert mine today. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, before that. Oh, so it's actually the geodes. That's cool. You can get some cheese for an emerald. Let's see what happens today. Oh, let's go. It's fine. I do. Oh, I want to try to go a little bit deeper so we can get better stuff. And now that everything breaks after one shot, it's so nice. I'm gonna go much faster. Ooh. Let's go. 9 levels? Wow, that's a lot. We do have 20 ores, so we're gonna be able to give it to Clint for that quest. That's nice. Okay. Go home. And do we do it? Do we try to make it tomorrow? We have 15 staircases and how many bombs? 23. I think it is Sunday that we can trade for more staircases though. I guess we can go, and depending on all those things, we can try to get deeper. That's a lot of bombs. That's a lot of bombs. Let's see if tomorrow is lucky too. If it is super lucky tomorrow, then I think it doesn't matter if we don't have a lot of staircases. What was that? A strange sound was heard in the night. Very happy today. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Are we going to be okay? Let's go. Let's not waste any time. Let's take it. 6 levels. Staircase. Got a hole. Got another hole. Here would be a good place to bomb. There's not really one. Oh god. Staircase it is then. Haven't gotten a hole in a while. Seven, not bad. No staircase. Oh my god, we got a prismatic shard. Oh god. That's super nice. Okay, no time for that. No way, Iridium. No hole. Let's go here. That's gonna give us a little bit of speed, so it's going to help. Still no hole. Yeah, I bombed myself. That's going to happen a lot. Oops. Not you. No staircase, come on. There you go. I want Iridium. Nice. 7 levels again. Let's go. We are at 62 and we only use 1 ladder. That's pretty good. Oh god, of course. Of course. No, I want my diamond! Go away. Still nothing. Oh, we got a battery. There's a steak crystal right there. Oh, there's a hole right there. 5 levels. Oh no. I don't have time for you. Oh god. We are at 90. We have everything to craft one, that's funny. My god, that's so many ores. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's really lucky, but that's not what I want right now. Well, well, well. You made it. Of course. Come closer now. Don't be shy. I heard you were attempting a deep dive into these caverns today. I had to see for myself. Impressive. Very impressive. You passed my test with flying colors, kid. I'm very pleased that you challenged yourself and came down the honorable way instead of skipping all the levels by crafting staircases. So if you have like more than 15 or 20 staircases to get down to level 100, then he's gonna be a little bit disappointed, but the end result is still the same. But we didn't have to use them. That shows you're the real deal, kid. You've got principles. You understand the importance of challenging yourself and holding yourself to the highest standard, even if no one is watching. Well, a lot of people is watching me, actually. That's why you're special, kid. See? You lead by example. I like that. Now, go over to the table and drink the special milk I've prepared for you. A purple milk? It's called Iridium Snake Milk. One healthy swig of that and you'll become even more powerful. The taste is awful, and the texture is even worse. But your health is permanently increased by 25. We do love some extra health. Good luck out there, kid. Thanks. Let's see if we can get a few ores. I want like nice ores like that. Ah! Wrong one. Guess we're not being lucky with the levels. We're at 132. Look at us. Oh. It's 150. That's so close. It's fine if we pass out on the farm. As long as it's not in the mines. If it was me, not in a million years will drink what he gives me. Yeah, just thinking about it, I'm like, ugh. That's not really fun. We did it! Bum bum bum. Queen of Souls. Pizza! There's a reason pizza is a timeless culinary classic. You've got an artisan golden brown crust, you've got a tangy, garlic-infused marinara sauce, and you're topping it with mouth-watering 3-cheese blend. And we're just getting started. Let's throw some fresh pepper and tomatoes on the top. Oh my. That's actually what I'm going to have today. Homemade pizza. I'm really craving a fresh apricot. I don't think we have them. You're lucky I found you last night. Thanks, Linus. Didn't cost us anything. And we got some extra ores. I almost want to do it again, but there's no point to going into the mines though, now that we have everything. But it's just so fun. I wish we could just go back for absolutely no reason. Just because it's fun. One thing we can do though is exchange our swords. But let's go see chat first, and let's not waste the rap totem for that. Ooh, the garlic is ready too. Oh, I guess I just forgot a sprinkler. I just now see that. Let's see what we can do for that. There you go. That's better. We are almost at 150k too. So we're gonna be able to get the cellar soon. Ooh, more dino eggs. That's gonna make some great mayo. Oh, I just saw that thing. That's the sound we heard 2 nights ago. I'll show you guys. I've already seen this event. Apparently it's super rare. But that's it. The ovni sound that we heard. It's that. And what it's supposed to be is like an alien that's in there, basically. As far as I know, it's just an event, but there's nothing leading to it. There's not like special story after that. It's kind of just there. And it's funny. That's what it is. Let's go exchange for our sword. Oops. Maybe some of you guys don't know, which is totally okay. But I guess it's gonna be a spoiler for those that don't know. You will see. It says that you can donate it to the museum, but it should not be your first thought. All the staircases. I don't actually know where it's at in Expanded because the map is different than in Vanilla. Probably somewhere down here. That's a long cactus. Oh, yeah, it's right here. And how you learn that this is a thing, it is one of the books that tells you in the library. The prismatic shard changes shape before your very eyes. This power is tremendous. You found the galaxy sword, and that's the stats. From there to that. It's almost as twice better. Do you think the meal of the dragon is the spicy eel? I don't know how it would be like his favorite meal, but it is a meal that comes from the desert. Not too sure. Can we go this way? No. Now that we have more health and we have a good sword, it's probably gonna be a lot easier at the deeper woods. Probably. Let's go open these geodes that we just got. Ancient doll. 2. Oh, golden pumpkin. Already donated those. That's nothing exciting at all. I guess this one is a good one. We got 2 of them. Ooh, what is it this time? Ooh, espresso. Do you like this? He likes it. No more than that. If you hear any banging from inside my hut, it's probably just me working on one of my sculptures. Now that we're here, we might as well clean this area up, right? Why not? Oh, I almost used it. That would not have been good. There's some little roots. Just some seeds. Oh yeah, we get hardwood sometimes now too. With our skill. That's nice. So now if we bring some sprinklers and some seeds, we can use it. So let's work on that until morning, and that will be it for today. And bedtime. Alright, my lovelies, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for coming today and watching me. It has been a lot of fun. I'm really excited about this second year, and I hope you guys are too. I hope you will have an amazing rest of your day, and hopefully I can see you all really soon. Until then, bye for now.